Yo, what up guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a back-end ascension offer for your coaching business. So if you're doing 10 to 30, maybe even $50,000 a month, month to month, and you want to take things to the next level, I did it by installing an upsell, an ascension offer, a mastermind, whatever you want to call it, into your business, because there's only two ways you can make more money. Number one, you can sell more people, which we can definitely help you do. Or B, you raise your prices, okay? You make each client worth more money. That's called LTV. You have to increase your LTV, or you have to increase the amount of people that are signing up for your coaching program. And you can do both. And here's a way you can do the second, which is increase the lifetime value of the people you're working with. And what I see happen all the time, and if you don't know me, my name is Brandon. I grew my coaching business to multiple seven figures, and we help other coaches start and scale their coaching businesses in a way that doesn't suck. And what I see happen all the time is coaches will sign people up and commit to a year-long program, lifetime access, and essentially things are just really messy and really choppy, and people will pay you, $5,000, $10,000 up front, and then they get the thing they're looking for. You take them from A to B, but you have no plan on taking them from B to C, right? It's just once they got a result, it's just they leave. And then what happens is you'll notice your coaching clients get the result, and then 2, 3, 6 months later, you see that they're working with another coach when you could have just helped them take things from B to C instead of only being a coach that focuses on A to B, right? So what you need to do is create a map of where you want to get your clients to, how you want to get them there. And what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you my offers, my map, my breakdown of how to get people to the next level. And then I'm going to show you how you could literally take what I'm doing, plug it into your business, copy it, and do the exact same thing. So if you want to make more money and get your lifetime value up per client, stick around. It's going to be a good one. Okay, so when most people start coaching, you come up with the offer, right? And typically it's between $2,000 and $10,000 if you're starting out, and you build your online coaching business, and you have the first, set of people come into the program, and then you start coaching them. And a lot of times what happens is you coach them for, 12 months, 6 months, lifetime access. And then essentially these people come in, right, from, the goal is to get them from A, right, to B. And then you'll have people drop off. You'll have, most people that follow the process and are coachable. And if you market well, you'll attract the right people who have discipline to complete the process, get to point B, whether that's in 6 months, 12 months, 6 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. And then essentially they have, leveled up to the level of offering that you made them, right? And then what happens is every single time these people start thinking in their head, okay, what's next, right? It's happened to you. You've probably been in a coaching program, you got the result, and then you're confused. I'm like, okay, dude, like, what do I need to do to get to the next level? Because all of us should be continuing to grow and to advance. I was just reading a Bible verse in Deuteronomy that the Lord gives us the power to create wealth, right? And then as Christians, we should be conquering, we should be advancing, right? So we're always growing and going to the next level and reaching further and achieving new things. So are your clients, right? As you grow, things are going to grow. New offers need to be made, right? So essentially what happens is you get them from A to B, and you lose LTV because they go and work with someone else, when in reality, these people would love more proximity to you and to continue growing. So once you get them to point B, they, might stick around in your community to stay in, the same spot or whatever. But what you should do is build the next program. And this program becomes your mastermind, right? For the time being. So for instance, whenever I first started, depending on how long you guys have been following me, my first offer was Kingdom Coach. And the goal in that offer was to get people to $10,000 a month. Okay. And what I kept realizing was a lot of people were going way beyond point B, We had people at 50,000, 30,000. We had people hit 100,000 a month in that offer. And then we were like, dude, there's nothing else for them because they're getting on calls with people at zero. So then what we did was we built out our mastermind at the time, which was scale. And that helped people go from, you know, point B, right, where they were at now, to the next destination, okay, which is C for them, right? People, got to 10K a month. They're like, dude, how on earth did you get to 50, right? And they want to hire, a setter. They want to hire maybe a coach. They want to, think about bringing on, video editors. They want to, get better at sales, all these different things, right? So then we came up with scale. And then what we realized is we started getting so many people in this program that it just basically turned into another program. And we started getting people who were above C that wanted to work with us. And again, this takes a lot of time. And then we shifted most of our marketing, right, over to people like this because I realized I love helping people scale. I love helping people start, but I really love helping people scale. So we shifted all of our marketing here. And of course, some people still find me to start, and a lot of people find me, to scale. But then scale, just like start, turned into its own program. And we had so many people at point C that wanted to go further and get to the next destination that now we created our first official, like legit mastermind. And we're calling it Inner Circle, right? And at first, this was just a proximity offer to me. And now we're turning this into a legit, robust program where we're going to help people do a lot of different things, which is go from C to D, right? Because also during this time, I couldn't coach on point B because I hadn't done it fully, right? I couldn't coach on point C because I hadn't done it. I couldn't coach on D because I hadn't done it yet, right? So as you continue to grow, you're going to continue to advance, right? And I already have plans in the future, as I continue to grow for a partnership offer, right? Where we'll take equity in people's businesses and, help them grow on that level. But you have to know where you're at and you have to know your abilities to, and, even be able to help people. So right now we have these three offers. We help people start, right? We help people scale. And now we help our inner circle students go from, point C to point D. So from like 20 to, 50K a month, depending on the offer, right? It's a different business. Some people have to sell a lot of 2K packages. Some people have to sell 5 people for 10K to be at 50. It just depends, right? From this state to building out a sales team, right? Tracking your data super well, having masterminds, creating upsells. We just helped one of our students in Inner Circle create his mastermind. And then he got a sales call the very next day and closed somebody into it, right? So if you don't have a plan to keep people on long term, two things will happen. A, you're going to have to always be hunting down more clients, right? Because that's the only way for you to make more money. Or you could increase the lifetime value, which is actually an easier, better way to make more money without having to work with new people. You just get to go deeper with the people you're already working with and help them go further and become better. And you're like, yo, Brandon, this works for business coaching. No, this works for whatever type of coaching you do because people want more proximity. They want more results and they're always going after a new goal. So your job is to help them get there as best you can. And the only way this works is if you are constantly going further yourself and becoming better at what you do. Right. So a lot of times, my videos are focused on getting more clients. This video is to help you earn more per client, right? Because somebody will join, a 6.5K program, right? And then, they join into your 12K program, let's say. And then after they're in here and they're absolutely crushing it, they could join into your 20K program, right? And this is exactly how you do it. Another thing that could help you get more lifetime, value. And whenever I talk about lifetime value, that's just a business term. These are actual people that we love, care about. It's not just money signs, right? So if you think about it like that, it's probably not going to work. But if you actually care about people and get them results, they're going to want to keep getting help and going to the next level. It's a long-term relationship. So if you view it like that, you can increase your lifetime value, right? Another way is to just charge more, right? For the first year, I was helping people achieve crazy results, and I just didn't charge what I could have been charging, right? So charging more, creating ascension plans, and actually just helping them get where they want to go. Because if you aren't going to help them, someone else will. So I want to walk you through practically, right, like how this works. So this is, our start program. People join, they get a welcome call. We help them build out their offer, their course, community, group calls, start off with one-to-one coaching, optimize their Instagram, get their content calendar going, launch their IG ads, teach appointment setting, build out a VSL, show people how to close, right? That helps them go from A to B, which ideally this is a full-time income. Again, there's never any promises with business, so no one can promise you anything. And if they do, immediately know that, they're lying to you. But the goal would be, let's say, $10,000 per month, right? Now, once somebody hits that goal, then there's two options. Either A, keep trying to figure things out on their own. If they're happy there, they can stay there, right? So for instance, the next place would be, let's say they get from A to B. And then what happens in people's head, and just replace my offer with your own, is they can either go up, right? They can stay the same, okay? Or, they'll go backwards, right? And oftentimes, if people don't continue moving, it just phases out and then they just quit. For instance, they get in shape, they gain the weight back, right? Or they get in shape and they stay, just in decent shape. Or they're like, dude, I want to compete. I want to get absolutely chiseled. How can I take this thing further, right? So for the people who are like that, who actually want to take things further, you have to have a plan for them, right? So once people go through the start program, whatever, they have the offer built out, they have the roadmap, the course, community. Now they, cut out one-to-one calls. They're mostly doing group calls. They've got their Instagram dialed, their content dialed. They started to do YouTube, IG ads are launched, right? Appointment setting is dialed in. Their VSL is going. They're closing. Now we're scaling IG ads and we're hiring an appointment setter, right? So once we do these two things, this helps them get from A to B, right? This helps them get from B to C. And now that they're at C, right? Again, they have, that same thought process of, okay, now that I'm where I want to be, do I want to go up, right? Some people do. Do I want to stay the same? Which is totally fine. Like, not everyone should build a $30,000+ a month coaching business, right? Or do I want to go down? And I've seen this happen a lot, right? Like, what is it you want to do? And for the people who want to go up, right, you need to help them go from C to D, just moving the goalpost along, right, to help them. And the key here is that you can actually help them. If you can't help them, don't do this. But if you can, right, the next step would be to launch new funnels, right? We're going to increase the ad spend. We're going to launch YouTube ads. We're going to launch a school funnel, right? We're going to start stacking recurring revenue. We're going to help you build out your mastermind, right? We're going to show you how we do live events where you can actually make money by meeting your clients in person and having an incredible time. We're going to show you how to keep people paying you long term instead of short term for the people who do want to continue in a similar spot and stick with you forever, right? We're going to show you how to hire a CSM, right? The client roadmap, which is what's on the screen here. If you don't have this, you need one. How to build out systems and operations, right? How to hire people, SOPs, right? How to scale your ads further without them breaking, how to test more creatives, how to bring on a closer, right? The exact closing template, where to find them, SOPs for that. And then eventually, right? Once people are over 100K, 200K, right? How to bring on a closing manager, how to bring on all these different people that you're going to need to get where you're wanting to go. So really the gist of this video is, if you don't have a plan, you're not going to increase your LTV, right? And it's not a bad thing to increase your LTV. You're actually helping people, right? Because for so long, I was stuck here just helping people with this. And I thought, oh, if I add, one-to-one coaching to an offer, it'll be worth more, which is true, right? I was able to charge more for one-to-one coaching, but it started attacking my time. And the way you get your time back is actually systematizing things where you give them very clear action items to get the result without involving your time, right? Because if you have your time back and money, that's true freedom, right? Time plus money. Obviously, if you have the Lord mixed in there, whatever, that's freedom, right? What's the point of making all the money you're making, but you literally can't do anything because you're working 12 hours a day? I used to be there. Can't take a vacation because I have too many sales calls, right? What's the point of, making your time absolutely wide open, but you have no money to do anything, right? No freedom. So you have to have both. And the way you have both is systems. And the way you're going to create more profit is twofold. One, getting better at getting more clients, right? That's phase one. Like you need to know how to get more clients without a doubt. But how you're going to really increase is two, creating lifetime value and getting that up. That way, the more clients, right, that you're signing stay on for more time. Okay. So really all you're trying to do is get the right clients to stay with you through a journey. And the goal isn't to get more money from them, right? It's to help them achieve more in their life. And in return, you get paid. And right now, we've opened up some more spots for people who need help with this section. You're like, yo, dude, I don't know how to increase ad spend. Ads are getting more expensive. I'm not running YouTube ads. I don't have a school funnel going. I have no recurring revenue. I don't have a mastermind. I've never done a good live event. People only pay me one time for 12 months of coaching and then they're gone. I don't have a client roadmap. I have no systems. I don't know how to hire people. I have no SOPs, right? Every time I try to increase ads, costs go up. I'm, out of touch with what creatives to run. I have no idea how to hire a closer, where to find them, and how to train them. If that's you, what I want you to do is just consider working with us because this is the stuff that we do day in and day out, and we're really good at it. And we know for sure that this stuff works because A, we've done it and we've helped other people do it now. So if this resonated with you, I actually have some more one-to-one coaching spots for people who are ready to add this on to your coaching business. You're watching this, you're like, yo, dude, this makes 100% sense. I could totally see how this would work. I've already got coaching clients. I need to ascend more people. If that's you, what I want you to do is click the link down below and book in a call with me. On that call, it's going to be super chill. What we're going to do is just take a look at your business. Where are you? Where do you want to get to? How can we add this in and plug the systems in to help you go where you're trying to go? And if we can't help super forward with you, I don't want to waste my time with you paying me, not being happy, us not being able to help. So we won't even make you an offer. But if we can genuinely help, if you meet the criteria to work with us, if we feel like you're a good fit, it would be cool to, do life with, hang out with, and really work intimately, we'll show you what that looks like. So again, if you're a coach that wants to install this, take things to the next level, what I want you to do is click the link down below, book in a time to chat with me, and I'll see you on that call.